Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you will be fine. Welcome to my YouTube channel and today we will discuss about the elements. What are the elements? What are the uses and where we find elements? First of all, I want to define elements. An element is a pure substance consisting of only one type of atom which all have the same number of protons in their nuclei. The question of the conceptual nature of the term element represent a rather unique opportunity to examine the relationship that currently exists between the chemists and philosophers of chemistry. The chemical element was first presented by English scientist Robert Boyle. He defined an element as a substance incapable of decomposition, and like a true scientist, added the prophetic by any means with which we are now acquainted. Boyle definitions come admirably close to present day theory. Elements have been changed in the laboratories of today, though not by any chemical mean. Now we will discuss about the origin of elements. A young American chemist named F. W. Clark stated in 1873, it is probable that the chemical elements were originally developed by the process of the evolution from much simpler form of matter as is indicated by the progressive chemical complexity observed in passing from the REM nebula through the hot stars to the cold planets. Clark attempted to prove his hypothesis by representing the relative abundance of the elements by a curve taking their atomic weight for one set of the ordinates. He had hoped that some sort of the periodicity might be evident, but not so much regularity appeared, and no definite connection with the periodic law seemed to be the traceable. Okay, yet certain other regularities were worth noticing. All of the abundant elements were low on the scale of atomic weight, reaching a maximum of 56 in iron. Above 56, the elements were comparatively rare, and only two of them, barium and strontium, appeared in Clark's estimates. Geochemical classification of element. We will discuss about geographical classification of the element. Gold schmidt state that the based on the exciting data on the affinity of various elements for oxygen and sulfur, we can obtain a geochemical classification of the elements from the free energy of the formation of oxides combined with the free energy of the formation of various elements with iron. He drew up a list of elements which are concentrated in the iron phase of meteorites and probably also in the suppressed iron core of the earth. He called these elements spectrophyll elements or elements tending to concentrate in metallic iron. Typical examples are nickel, cobalt, and metals of the palladium and platinum groups. A second group is formed by those elements which have greater free energy for oxidation per gram of oxygen than iron. To these elements, Gold-Schmidt gave the name lithophile elements for are elements tending to concentrate in the stony matter. They concentrate in the stony matter of the earth as well as the stony matter of meteorites as oxides or silicate. The third group is formed by elements concentrated in the sulfide phases of meteorites such as the tellurides, and Goldschmidt called them calophiles elements. Elements which occur either in uncombined states such as the oxygen, nitrogen, and rare gases etc. are volatile compound. According to the Goldsmith, they are atmophile element. Finally, we can distinguish the biophilic elements which are concentrated and by living plants and animals. Now we will discuss about the some questions and their and definitions. The question is the what does elements mean? The answer is an element is a substance whose atoms all have the same number of protein. Another way of saying that it is that all atoms of given element have the same number of protons. Elements are the simplest chemical form and thus cannot be broken down through chemical reaction. Next question arises, That what are the main elements? The five base elements are five: earth, metal, water, and wood, in a state of continuous interaction and flux with each other. These elements are known as the different types of energy. Hope you will understand. In the next lecture we will discuss about some other topics, and I think that you have understand. Okay, goodbye. Allah Hafiz.